Okay, I watched the interview that Tope Fasua, is that his name? The special advisor to President Tinubu, Ahmed Tinubu of Nigeria, and I wept seriously on that podcast he have with Seun. On that podcast, I wept seriously seeing how people that are supposed to be advising the president how they think. I am going to be analyzing some of the things he said on that video, and you will see why there is no hope. You will see why farmers will continue to cry. You will see why entrepreneurs will continue to cry. Working citizens will continue to cry. Now, if you look at that interview very well, you will see that the man came on a defensive. He was not interested in any data that was brought to him by Seun. He was only interested in what media is saying when it comes to prices of food coming down or prices of inflation going down, even whether the inflation is rebasing or it is not. Now, let us quickly look at what this man, Mr. Tope, was saying, and let us deduce from his point. Let us actually test his word. Then we will try to swallow his thought, and then we will see whether there is hope, especially for those that want to start up a business, start up farming, whether there is still hope for us there in Nigeria. Now, the first point I want to make mention of is, he said that the prices of food is going down. He read some newspaper these days, Sun Daily, Tribunal, whatever newspaper that he read, that the prices of food are going down. Now, is the prices of food truly going down in Nigeria? The answer is yes. The prices of food is going down in Nigeria. And ordinary Nigerians are happy that these things are happening. They are happy that the rice they formerly buy 90,000 naira is now sold for 40,000 naira. I do not know the current price, but I do know that the prices of foodstuff is going down. But if the prices of foodstuff is going down, economically, for it to make sense, it means that the prices of input for agriculture should be going down. Now, let me explain it in a way that you understand. Let's assume that you say the prices of rice is going down. What it means is that the price of fertilizer is supposed to be going down. The price of herbicide is supposed to be going down. The price of input, the things you need to put in order to plant the rice, is supposed to be going down. If you just open up I call it magic abracadabra. If you just open up a border, or you just use one magic, and some things are being brought in, and farmers, I could remember last year, the price of fertilizer, herbicide, pesticides, the things you needed in order to farm rice, I'm using rice as an example, was triple the price. It was triple the price. In fact, the price of labor was something else, because the price of rice was high. The people that we are willing to work for you, we are giving times 3 of what they normally collect. Now, all of a sudden, after these farmers have wasted their money, put it in the farm, you now wake up and tell them that the prices are going down, and you expect them to be happy. You expect this to be good news. You expect it to be good news to somebody that have worked all his life, carry all his savings, borrow money, farm, and then you just wake up, open the border or do whatever, and the prices have crashed. And you are now making the person look like an enemy to the people. You are now making the farmers look as if the farmers are greedy people. That is what you mean. If the prices of food is going down? Is the prices of fertilizer going down? Is the prices of herbicide going down? In fish, if the prices of fish is going down kilo, is the prices of feed going down? Mr. Special Advisor, kindly look into this question. Now, let me also go to another point that you made mention of. Seun was busy telling you that some of those things that you are saying, that inflation is going down, that the ordinary it is not the reflection on the street. But you said no, that $1 can be able to do breakfast for someone in Nigeria, but $10 cannot do breakfast for someone in the United States. Now let us explain this your point and see whether it makes any sense for you as a special advisor to the president to say something like this. How much is the minimum wage in Nigeria? The minimum wage in Nigeria, which you say that the person in Nigeria should stay under, is 70,000 naira. The person is expected to work 21,000 naira. Even the 70,000 naira, you people have not even agreed to pay. I don't know whether you people just started paying recently, but let us assume the 70,000 naira. Now, this 70,000 naira that we are talking about, if you divide it, it means 330 naira per hour. That is what we are paying Nigerians. 330 naira per hour. Now, you are saying that someone on minimum wage can afford $1. That means the person should use 5 hours of his work. 5 hours of his work in order to eat breakfast. Lunch no day there. Dinner no day there. The person is expected to use 5 hours of his work to use and eat. Now you are talking about $10. That someone in the United States, how much is minimum wage in the United States? For some people that are even under minimum wage, just like the minimum wage comparison in Nigeria, for some people that $10 is like 30 minutes of their work. 30 minutes, not 5 hours, 30 minutes of their work. So if someone work for 9 hours and he use only 30 minutes to eat, is that not something? And you also saying that $10 cannot afford food. It's a lie. And this is the lie that kept me in Nigeria, that kept me farming, wasting money for so long. I am not discouraging people. This channel is not about discouraging people. This channel is about telling you the truth on how you can go about this, because so many people have run into debt because they are doing agriculture the wrong way, thinking it will work. It will not work. Look at the way the man is talking. They don't have our interests at heart. Okay, the money is talking about, the $10 is talking about, there is nothing that is cheap like food in the Western world. There is nothing that is fat check me anywhere. There is nothing that is cheap like food in the Western world. $150 can take care of your meal. If you want to eat very well, $200 can do magic for you in the United States of America. Okay? Do not listen to them. Lies, lies, lies. You are paying someone 300 naira per hour and you are telling the person to use 1,500 naira to eat breakfast. How much are you paying him per day? How much are you paying him for 8 hours work? How much? How much are you paying him for 8 hours work? Okay? So now when you look at these indices, you see that there's a problem. There's a problem. Now, let us also look at another fact that he brought in. He said that the best place to do business is in your country. Of course, I agree with you, Mr. Tope. But he made mention that he have done businesses in the UK, he have done businesses in the United States, he have done businesses in Dubai. When you check these people, you see that their family is still living in the UK or in the USA. Okay? These are people that will wake up, they will leave Nigeria, go and make money, and then they will come back and they will be supporting nonsense. They will be finding any English word in order to support a particular thing because they are eating from it. It is hard, yes, because you need licenses in order to start businesses here and all that. But what about profitability? How many businesses here are crumbling because of bad policy? How many businesses here that I am are crumbling because of economic challenges? Very few. But what about in Nigeria? What about in Nigeria? The ordinary man is suffering. The ordinary man cannot access electricity. The ordinary man cannot even access security. Now you are telling him about doing business there in Nigeria, that it is better to do business in Nigeria. A business that you can wake up one day and then you crumble it with your policy. Is that what you mean? Okay? Now, when you are talking about inflation too, is it showing in the street? Is it really showing in the street? Now, the last point I want to talk about this matter, because I do not want to give him all my day, is the issue of the 30 days rant. You see that these people don't value us. He say it is just a rant. And when you rant, he say you feel blow. And when you blow, you become a sensation. You feel blow for YouTube. You feel blow for Instagram or TikTok. They will pay you money. That it is that you are not being pragmatic, if I will use this English word. He called our suffering, he called the voice of the people ranting. He called the voice of the people the voice of opposition, meaning that he is the one writing the exam and he is the one scoring himself on the exam. I've never seen where, when people are complaining to you, telling you that this thing is not working, you are forcing it on them, telling them that it is working, that it is them that it does, they are sponsored to speak against the government. I do not understand how the voice of the people is the voice of... I do not understand how you feel what Nigerians are saying is just rant. Mr. Seun, sorry, Mr. Tope. The truth is that formerly in Nigeria we are losing doctors and nurses. Nigeria have started losing entrepreneurs. Nigeria have started losing farmers too. Nigerians have started losing business people. People are closing up their businesses and traveling. I'm not telling you that they will come here and they will start doing business, they will start working in bank. No! They start with working in warehouse. They start with cleaning other people's nyash. They start with working in care job. Yes! But they have more dignity. And that is what we call the low-hanging fruit. They start with it. And with time, they will find a way around it. Even you that had businesses in the UK, let us go and check you. When you came to the UK, you started with warehouse. But you know how you grew and started business, doing business, but we will not continue to discourage people anymore. If you can, and you have the means, leave Nigeria. If you have the means and you can, leave it. And if you must stay in Nigeria to do business, then you must do business the right way. If not, you go and learn. And you go and learn the hard way. Don't play.